Shaking No to ten nod za jajo. Nie jest aż taki fajny, ale ma srebrne i brązowe te. W sumie co leci na tym nodzie? Tutaj są renifery, śmieszne sprigany. A, no kto by się spodziewał. Tutaj dropią za to gwoździe. Zróbmy w końcu to. To ja nie łapię. Ten nod jest fajny, można na nim farmić za pomocą Ranmara. Jak w ogóle to VA Ranmaru to ta Machiko, która na przykład śpiewała opa do najnowszej Konosuby. Okej. O Jezu. Oj, moje uszy. Taka porąbana zakrętka. O chuj. A nieważne. Oh no. Może to nie będzie problem. To jest problem. O, wyratowane. Ej, to nie jest tykanie kici, to jest kładzenie twojej tajgi pijanej spać. A propos, bo ja nie wiem, czy to już świętego Patryka... Jezu. Nie wiem, czy to już świętego Patryka, czy co. Ale czuję, że muszę znaleźć jakieś piwo. Ja mam dziwnie te okulary założone. Gwoździe. Czyli zaraz będzie 6000, kwota dzienna będzie wykonana. Czyli teraz mniej więcej rozumiem, o co chodzi. Wow, plus 6 do tej waluty jest dużo lepsze niż plus 3. Kto by się spodziewał. Mam te okulary strasznie daleko od twarzy, przez to widzę swoje oczy. Przerażające. Jeszcze chwila i będzie. I w sumie tak czysto hipotetycznie, jakbym założył cosplay jakbym założył cosplay Quetzalcoatl, to miałbym free passa na bullyingowanie Taigi, co nie? Ale jak to nie? Przecież internety twierdzą, że it's okay to bully someone if you are cute enough. Dawać te 6000. Ja chcę już szampana otwierać. Dudu. A to mi coś przypomina, ta grafika. Gdzie są moje foldery AI-owe? A mi ładną, wielką grafikę walnęło. Kurde, wielkie to je. No, gdzie jest mój folder AI-owy? Dziwi miecz to miecz. Kiedy ja to robiłem? Nie pamiętam. Musiałbym zerknąć, kiedy słuchałem najwięcej To i Yume. Wow, nie pamiętam. Chyba gdzieś tutaj mam zapisane. Zaraz będę wiedział. Czy mam tu gdzieś moje... Czy mam tu jakiś normalny screen? Dobra, niech będzie ten. Niedawno Final Fantasy XIV miał fajnego... tego... Final Fantasy XIV miał fajny event. To było tak se siedzę i myślę... Ej, Sephiroth! These edibles aren't shit... O kurwa. O ja pierdolę. No, nie bierzcie nigdy narkotyków od Sephirotha. Gdzie to urywał jest? O, mam. Trzy takie w miarę dobre graficzki. Muszę to tworzyć inaczej, tak? O. O, i teraz je w dużej grafice. No, patrzę na tą twarz i pierwsze co mi się przypomina to jak uczyłem AI podrabiać takie ucha. Same face. No siema. A potem próbowałem inne postaci podrabiać i przypomniałem sobie, że nie mam do tego dobrej lory. Położyłem się pod stołem i zacząłem płakać.
Loteria prezentowa, a w
O chuj! No, to teraz można używać jej NP. Zwłaszcza po nowym buffie. Będzie drop. Jeszcze nie było dropa. O, teraz będzie. No to teraz tylko się przygotowywać, bo za jakieś 1,5 tygodnia, no może 2 tygodnie, wchodzi Dobrynia Nikitic razem z tym. O chuj. Gra już nie chce. No, Dobrynia wchodzi razem z tym, John Glim. to całkiem niezły ten bilans. W sumie to ja nawet nie mam pojęcia, ale gdzieś coś słyszałem, że on chyba jest strasznym tym. To co się odjebało? Co jest, kurwa? A, bo zapomniałem tego... Z tego co słyszałem, to jemu nie warto wierzyć. W cokolwiek. Nie mam żadnego kontekstu do tej wypowiedzi. Więc 2 tygodnie od dzisiaj będzie się działo. Kurwa, 1%. I o 200% farmienie, let's go. Tak się lupuje. Booster looping be like. Jeszcze trochę. Gościu ma tapira, voice'uje go Jongli i ten, no. Jest anty-Tamamo. On jest literalnie Bigon Tot. Ej, i ma zamknięte oczy przez prawie cały czas. Kurde, Despacito ma nowego kumpla do swojego Tot Patrolu. Znaczy, to chyba nie jest twardo anty-Tamamo, ale pamiętam, że na premierę ludzie się śmiali, że o, to dedykowany serwant do tępienia Tamamo. Jian na tapetę wchodzi. Aha. Ma Special Attack Divinity i Special Attack Demonic. No. Czyli praktycznie Special Attack Tamamo. Chyba tylko Summer mu lekko umyka. O, jeszcze jego NP ma dodatkowe 150% Special Attack Divinity. What can I say? He will have order. Aż kurde zobaczę. Divinity jest proste, bo Divinity większość serwantów ma. Zobaczmy. Tamamo disambiguate. Zwykła. Kitku, Ramsa i Chihuahua. Byłoby łatwiej, gdybym nie miał jednej ręki zajętej. Okej, boss tunguski jest Demonic Divinity Super Large Wild Beast Female Chaotic Evil. Gee, zupełnie jakby go wydali kompletnie po to, żeby ją tępił.
Z ciepłym piaskiem i palmami?
Cicho. Koyan Darkness jest Chaotic Evil. Chyba wszystkie te mamo są Chaotic Evil, poza Summer, która jest Summer Evil. Neutral Summer. No to ta mamo Summer mu umyka. Ale wszystkie pozostałe no są Cat jest Chaotic Good, ale Good się... on tam nie ma Evil, tylko Chaotic Divinity, więc nadal pasuje. A dupa, z tego co widzę, ta mamo Cat nie ma Divinity. Jak to? A co to się stanęło? No nie ma tylko Madness Enhancement. Nie ma Core of the Goddess. Co to za efekt Meneli? Zwykła ta mamo też nie jest chaotic, tylko neutral. Okej. Niech będzie. I co ja tam dopiero miałem otwarte? Kto jest niby lawful? A, Koyan Light jest lawful evil. Nadal ma Divinity. Okej, leci 6000 tych cośków. Ha, dobra. Otwieramy szampana. Ej, dobre pytanie, czy on jest eventowy, czy go dodadzą? Zobaczmy. O, jest normalny. Że jest normalny, to jest trochę za dużo powiedziane, ale... ale nie jest eventowy. Zawsze coś. W ogóle ziomek jest cool, bo na tym... Na artach w giereczce ma tego Baku, a na drugim ascendzie ma Kirina. Dlatego jak się poczyta jego mity, to jest kurde chiński Superman. No. Minimalka zrobiona. Zmienić ekran. Ej, on ma tylko Riding A+ jako pasywkę. Ale Special Attack for Inner. No, poza tą niszą antytamamo to jest dość zwyczajny. Ale jeżeli to jest cena, żeby wbić szpilę gęsziniarom, to ja jestem gotów ją poświęcić. Jak to mówią, gęsziniary zazdroszczą fejtowcom sukcesu. To. No, taki bangierek zaczął lecieć. My się przesiadamy. Dobra, mam nadzieję, że będzie ten w poprzednim odcinku na rozpoczęcie. Nie ma. Wróć do menu. Gęszniarom. Jianjia ma głos żongala. O.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that Ryder just took out my deputies?
A thriller I suppose.
Rider z baneru tunguski.
The genre of the story seems to be shifting.
Ten co wygląda jak...
It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where
Jak on się
A
nazywał?
purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Brat Sasina z Naruto. Fak, zapomniałem imię. No, mój żongli to fanatyk wędkarstwa. Nie, Kakashi to brat Naruto. Tu chodzi o brata tego Sasina.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was
Naruto? You mean Boruto's dad?
happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Ale fajna chatka w Bieszczadach. Co? Jezu, jak on łazi.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
A może pozmieniamy trochę plany i znowu mu spierzymy mordę.
Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Night Springs na Xboxa 360, który w odróżnieniu od oryginalnego Xboxa już nie był aż tak do dupy, ale nadal był. Ej, co to zaliczyło mi jako zebrane? Night Springs, the video game. Ma czcionkę jak te Demon Souls. Statystyki. No nie ma znalezionej gry. Co jest? Nie mogę wskoczyć na stół, żeby zdeptać. A szkoda. Ej, to jest zabawne, bo to jest wzięte prosto z tworzenia gry. Jak oni tak projektowali levele, to ja się nie dziwię, że ich nienawidzę.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Nie. Tu jakoś tak pusto. A tu co się gapisz? Widzę, że nie tylko Alan jest maniakiem kawy. Wygląda, jakby nie mrugał od tygodnia. Gee. To jest jego ogon, czy... Zresztą...
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Do widzenia, panie doktorze. Szlak, zamknęli. W cieniu śmierci jaśnieje cud życia. TZ. Pamięci drogiego przyjaciela i wspaniałego poety. Cholera, ładna ta nasza przełęcz.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast.
The storm
Well,
is
no matter.
approaching.
This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Jezu, to znowu on.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Ej, czy postaci w ogóle nie mają mrugania? Kawusia! O, tego mi było trzeba.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow strike.
games.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
'em to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Byliśmy w jego pokoju, to u niego chyba był ten Xbox.
Alan, please, this way.
Nie.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very
Jeden na
proud of
drugim.
me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
No całkiem niezłe.
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
No, byłoby bardzo cringe'owo być na zewnątrz w taką pogodę. Zwłaszcza jak będzie ciemno, co nie?
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Dlaczego kartki są całe puste? So, that was a fucking lie. O, tam jest strona. Albo otwarta książka. Nie jest strona, widzę, że się błyszczy. Ej, hopie, otwórz mi te drzwi. Okej, otworzysz, jak wyciągniesz kija z dupy.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Co
There's a
oni tu
storm
robią?
coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these
Skala planszowa
are
Night
the
Springs.
Anderson brothers,
Też się nie liczy.
Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
A to albo...
That won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
W sumie nie jest pierwszy raz, kiedy Remedy używa nordyckiej
My head was
mitologii
clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy.
w sposób
I was
dość
convinced he was lying to
basic.
me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives
Tak się
you
tłumaczy
power.
Hugini Munin.
If you're a creator, an artist, haga.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Kurczę, przypał.
Tired. Built the farm close to the lake, a place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
That Bob Balder threw the amp through the window, hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now.
Okej, to jest już bezpośrednie nawiązanie do Maxa.
Snitches and narcs, man. Bad scene.
Wow.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
I want to go home.
Rel. Mogę teraz? Czy dopiero jak dostanę granaty?
I may need a hand here later on, Burge. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Burge.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Okay.
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Wow, odezwał się ludzkim głosem.
I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
O shit. Uwaga. Co tym razem napisali?
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Mam teraz ochotę wstać, pójść do tego całego sama Lake'a, pokazać mu, co tutaj jest i nim tak wstrząsnąć jak piwerkiem. Wiecie, co tu jest? To jest najprostszy demotywator, jaki można znaleźć na internetach. To jest pod tym QR-em. Constipation? That looks painful. Napisane jak Max Payne. Kurna. Niektóre memuchy bolą. Kawusia. Kawusia nigdy nie boli. Kawusia sprawia, że głosy przestają nadawać.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Nawet mi się podoba ten pomysł o ty spokój Emersona, tego co... tego to wcześniej nie było, Death Rally. Chyba, że po prostu nie spojrzałem w górę, tylko na to, że jest Xbox 360, który w odróżnieniu od Xboxa oryginalnego nie był aż tak do dupy. Lane. Z Lane'em się widzieliśmy. Do Desola nie wejdę. Dobra. To jest nawet fajny pomysł, żeby najpierw się przejść po całym budynku, po którym potem będziemy robić Five Nights at Freddy's.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Czyli co, dostawać drgawków?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Ale świeci. Co tam się dzieje?
Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
It's my storm. I'm taking it.
Okej. Wcześniej nie zrobiłem tego żarta, to zrobię go teraz. O cholera! Czy to Freddy Fazbear? Days of cringe. Okej, nadal nieruszalny. Czy to manuskrypt? Bary w klinice. A, twórczość Thomasa Zane'a i jego asystent.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
I bary w klinice.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Dlaczego ja prawie pewnie wiem, co ja klikam? O cholera! Czy to Freddy Fazbear? Szkoda, że nie widzę obrazu. O cholera! Czy to Freddy Fazbear? Dokładnie. A, zanim pójdziemy dalej. To mam to tu pod ręką. Chyba. Ha! Nie mam. Szkoda. Miałem takiego fajnego deepfake'a Donalda Trumpa mówiącego: o cholera, czy to Freddy Fazbear?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for
I
us.
had to get to
Moje.
Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
on the road, man! You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal name!
Ej, mam klucze, wszystkie. To znaczy, że mogę wrócić na górę i otworzyć bawialnię. Nie! Chyba, że to nie tutaj było, tylko po drugiej stronie?
Children of the Elder God, scourge your light upon the dawn.
Gdzie tu?
I wish I had my axe.
Cholera.
Oh, memory and thought, jet black and claw.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Mott zawodzi Hartmana.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Fajne obrazy. Takie tylko trochę niepokojące.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
No. Tam było powiedziane, że Alan praktycznie nie sypia. Kurde, jestem ciekaw dlaczego. Ciekawe.
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Co to za zdjęcie? Jezu.
In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
To jest ten, no, Mott.
Do you hear me? I'm gonna do your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously! Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
Okej, oni tam cały czas stoją.
Really? Okay, that's how we'll play it. It'll be hardball all the way.
Po prawo, no to jest ten gość, co z nim w lesie biegaliśmy i kazał nam rację rzucać. A potem go porwało tornado. Hate when it happens.
What he's paying you, okay? Do you have any idea how much I make as an agent of a best-selling writer?
A to ten, Barry.
Is a personal
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Schował się za headem.
Man, I'm glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
A teraz złaź z drogi. Złaź z drogi! Nie będziesz stać mi na drodze do kawusi. No. Co gabinet? Pistolet.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Ha. Jaki uśmiechnięty. Chłopie, człowieka żeś zabił.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Hartman obserwuje upadek Wake'a.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him.
A, dosłownie.
The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Jezu. Światło. Nie zamykaj tych drzwi, ciulu. Podoba mi się ta kamera, jest taka... Oczywiście. Jeszcze trochę. Zaraz będzie. Ciężki zamek. Moje ulubione latające meble.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Ledwo co się rusza, ale damage zadaje potężny. O, świeci. A, mam klucze, to mogę w końcu odpalić. Zemsta. No kur... No, ty, gro. Mam ciągle klucz do staff only? Nie. Raca. Wolałbym latarkę. Gin niedźwiedź. Gin Freddy Fazbear. Misja Hartmana.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Mogę włączyć telewizor? Mogę. BookTube. Haha, wiecie. Chodzi o cycki. Co ja oglądam? Czasem jakieś Gran Turismo, czasem Kill Billa. Mustang Drift. A znam.
Want access to thousands
Verizon?
of applications? Verizon Wireless has you covered. Check out the latest games. Discover new music and old favorites. Social networking, sports scores, news. It's all at your fingertips. No matter what you're into, Verizon Wireless can satisfy your never-ending appetite for apps. Check out VCast apps and load up your phone.
To jest kurde prawdziwa reklama. Prawdziwa reklama prawdziwego telefonu. Posmarowane było. Ciemność mnie goni. Co jest, nie otworzę, czy co? A, wiem. Byłoby kurde cool, gdyby dało się unikać tego gówna. Skąd ja mam drugie 6 pocisków? Ukradłem je czy co? Cool. Ja najpierw sedam w Explore. Daj mi tą latarkę. Ludzie poznikali, może sobie poszli. Kawusia. O cholera, czy to Freddy Fazbear? Nie mogę się doczekać kolejnego odcinka Lessons in Meme Culture poświęconego w pełni Polsce. A stąd przylazłem.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Uciekł! Bywał. Nie było ze strony Ala, że dał nam latarkę i do tego jeszcze 10 baterii. Taki jest plan. Nie podoba mi się tutaj. Jest jakaś mapa? Na wejściu do takiego cholerstwa powinna być mapa. O ty... Don't trust Emil. But he's such a nice guy. Strona. Wake widzi scenę The Old Gods. O nie, Wake grał, a dlatego mu tak odjebało, bo grał w WoWa.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Mam sporo amunicji, mógłbym mu niby wjebać. Ale czy Emil jeszcze żyje? Emil był asystentem Zeyna. Czyli tego poprzedniego pisarza, te 50 lat temu. Kurwa! Ciule. Dlaczego w ogóle w azylu dla średnio zdrowych psychicznie trzymają amunicję do rewolweru? Pokonaj 100 opętanych za pomocą revolveru. Jak ma na imię Hartman? Chyba nie Emil. To byłby cringe. Jak on ich niby widzi? Cholera. Swoją drogą, ile miało być dodatków do Wolonga? 3, co nie? Za tydzień wychodzi 3. O, tu amunicja tu była. Okej, headshoty działają. A ja się zaczynam przyzwyczajać do tego celownika. I hełmy niestety też działają. Hartman i awaria zasilania.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
To był bardzo szur. Nie pomyślał o tym, że Thorowi nie wypada dawać prawdziwego młotka. A propos Thora Odyńcona. Okej, dobra, zbliża się. O, padł. I od razu człowiekowi jakoś tak weselej. A tu była rakietnica. W ogóle bym go załatwił szybko. A tak mam tylko... A nie, 30 naboi do pistoletu. To dobrze. O, rozwalił. Porąbany. I 2, 3 headshoty, 4. Ten damage się jakoś dziwnie układa. Co jest w drugą stronę? Tam coś było. Mogę tam zejść, wejść, zobaczyć, oglądnąć? Mogę, ale tu chuja znajdę. Strzelba. Taka prawdziwa, a nie ten spasik taki dietetyczny. Mott bierze sprawy w swoje ręce.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Coś tutaj może jest? Nie. Dobra, idziemy dalej. Wygląda jak miejsce na boss fighta. Albo przynajmniej na małą arenkę. Co to kur... Ale jak to nie umor? Ta gra jest wredna. W ogóle gość wylazł ze ściany. Może miał animację zeskakiwania z płotka, ale coś mi się kurna nie wydaje. W sumie mam nadzieję, że w dwójce naprawdę, tak jak sobie żartowaliśmy, dodadzą piłę łańcuchową, którą będzie można rozcinać przeciwników, żeby leciała z nich amunicja. To jest zbyt cool, żeby nie zrobić. Opętany atakuje Barego.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Oh, Barry secretly OP. Emil made Tom do it. Tom. Do it. Tom. Się nazywał Thomas Zane? Chyba. To teraz wszystko ma sens. Tam się coś błyszczy. Strzałeczka. Fuck. Racownica. Powinienem się bać, mam 3 race. Oj, rakietnice. Kawusia. Oj, zdecydowanie powinienem się bać, to jest jeszcze strzelba. Bateria, amunicja do wszystkiego. Jeszcze więcej rac. Tam jest manuskrypt. O! Amogus. Hartman podaje środki uspokajające Wake'owi.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Fajnie, że Barry jeszcze nie jest taken. Byłoby smutno, gdyby był taken.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Okej, czyli Arenka. Do zrobienia. Nie mogę tu stać. W ogóle chciałem zmienić kolor ramki, ale już chyba nie warto. Jesteśmy za połową gry. Dobra, może nie do końca. Prawie. Hehe. Kurna. Czuję się, jakby to było Jujutsu Kaisen, ale to ja jestem tym złym. Zgrupować dużych cwaniaków. Kurwa! Razem raźniej. Zabij 4 opętanych jednym strzałem z rakietnicy. Ej, byłoby cool, gdybym mógł użyć latarki, żeby zaświecić sobie na mordę i się wyleczyć. No nie da się, jak cię już raz trafią, to cię będą butować, aż nie padniesz. Teoretycznie należałoby się w takim wypadku ruszać cały czas, ale to też gówno daje. Bo wtedy tracimy iframe'y, jak się ruszamy. Kurwa. A ja też mogę wyskoczyć. Stanął obok siebie. Ma? Kurwa, w końcu. Koniec rozdziału?
Please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Funny. O, to nie jest koniec odcinka.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this.
I'm crazy, but it's fine. Kładzie pistolet na
They
stół.
never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can.
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can
No bo jest
find her.
podwójne dno, tak
There's
się Bin
something
Laden
special
też
about
schował.
this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Całe szczęście, że się teleportował z auta.
Damn it, Al, talk to me!
O shit. Rzeczywiście się teleportował.
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Jak to nowhere to be seen? Dopiero co się odzywał.
Man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken. Use a flare, Barry.
Yeah!
Barry, are you all right?
Rzeź niewiniątek. Pokonaj 20 opętanych środkami tymi niebezpośrednimi. Pośrednimi. To zaliczyło mi killa.
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
No fajna chata z Valheima.
Just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Dałoby się tędy zejść. Rzucić na tą belkę, jakby tak spadł w dół, to by się nie poobijał za bardzo. Co to było? A, drzewo. Co tu? Ciul. Chyba nienawidzę tych latających przedmiotów. Nie da się przed nimi unikać. Walter na farmie Andersonów.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
A, znowu nie mam latarki. Może w tej lodówce będzie? Kawusia. Drogi od mojej kawusi, byczku. Ała. Nic nie stanie na drodze między mną a kawusią. Kto by się kurwa spodziewał? W sumie to jest dobre pytanie. Kto by się spodziewał, że wózek górniczy wstanie i da mi w mordę?
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Czyli semafor nastawiony. Czy cokolwiek to kurde jest. Struno. Nightingale aresztuje Wake'a.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
A, 3 i... po robocie. Au. No, szybko
I
zgasło.
could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Latarka. Trust no one in the dark. Bardzo mi się nie podoba to, jak gra nam zabiera zabawki co chwila, żebyśmy nie poczuli się zbyt pewnie, bo to wiecie, horror. Ale jednocześnie ma gameplay taki, że i tak nie warto się bić. Łup. Łup, łup, łup. Au, nie takie łup. Kurwa! Jak mam to chujstwo włączyć? Wcześniej mogłem rzucić racę albo strzelić do nich, a tak to nie mogę zrobić nic. Urwał. Było 3, jest 4. I na serio się spawnują losowo. 2. Kurwa! W piździe z nimi. Mam to w dupie. Pomijam ten checkpoint. Tam w tle widać kolejną lampę, po prostu przebiegnę dalej.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Only the 3 funny assets are good for your heart.
Był idealny moment na to, żeby gra się zepsuła.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
pierdolę!
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Wezmę sobie kawusi i będzie git. Co to była za wymiana? Na chuj jest coś takiego jak mocniejsza latarka. I tak jej nie zdobywamy na całą grę. Odblokowałeś większą baterię do latarki, ale tylko na ten level, bo w następnym już będziesz mieć normalną.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
So.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Duch mroku na wolności.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
W ogóle jestem z siebie dumny, że ani jedną wnykę nie wdepłem. Pacjenci uciekają z kliniki. O, to my.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Strzelba.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
The taken are filled with darkness. Takie banały czasem piszą. They have no hearts. They are like nobodies. Or maybe heartless. Save. Dobrze, że najpierw posprzątałem przedmioty, to przynajmniej przy zapisie nie będę mieć problemu z tym, że muszę wszystko pozbierać na nowo. A tu taka dupa, bo i tak tu jeszcze chcę wejść, a tam pewnie są jakieś rzeczy do zebrania. Nie. Mogę go naprowadzić na wieki? Nie. Na niego nie działają, oczywiście, przecież to gra. Taka niefajna gra. Nie wiem, po co z nim walczyłem. Jakbym wlazł z powrotem w światło, to by zniknął. Kurwa. Nie. Spod nogi. Strona. Oj, tu macie przejebane goście. To nie jest strona. Nie rozumiem tego amerykańskiego podejścia do tego, że żeby czuć, że gra jest trudna, to trzeba zrobić, żeby była nieprzyjemna do grania.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Może to nie jest po prostu amerykańskie podejście. O cholera!
Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah!
To i Chica go dorwała.
The front door was locked.
Czy do niego jeszcze dotrę? Dopiero co Daria perzy, I'm dying, a potem były 3 pociski i jest cicho. Coś mi się nie wydaje, żebym miał jakąkolwiek szansę go uratować.
I know you.
Co?
You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap?
Ciekawe, kto to napisał, co nie? Chyba nie żyje. Kurczę, przypał.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along.
It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
No, to cała fabuła w takim razie się ładnie składa. Nadal pytaniem jest, czy to jest prawdziwy świat, czy co? Kurwa.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Gruba dupa z niego była. Ale otworzył mi wyjście. Wyłaź.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Strona. Hartman myśli o Mocie i o Wake'u. I don't know man sounds kinda gay.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Myślę, że Ej, jest piwnica wymodelowana. Znaczy, że da się tam wejść i widzę tam plamy pomarańcowe. Albo żółte. Raczej żółte. Jak tam wleść? Straj taśma! O, jest wejście. Gee. Trącił tego jelenia, czy co? Granaty! W liczbie sztuk 1. No.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
No, Barry to Barry, no. Wszystko jasne. Kawusia. Skoro mam dostęp do open worlda, to go wykorzystam. Chociaż wydłuży to rozdział z tak 2 godzin i coś do... kurde, 4 pewnie. Baterie. Lepiej trochę wydłużyć grę, niż żeby jęczyć, że nie mam broni. Już się zdarzało. Co jest? Nie warto było tu włazić. Nawet pewnie nie powinienem, bo hitbox jest niedostosowany do tego sufitu. Jest jasno. Jest radio. Karabin myśliwski.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
O kogo może chodzić? Ktoś nowy? O ja pierdolę. To auta. Dury w to! Tak. Szkoda, że niczego nie widziałem, bo kamera w aucie jest zjebana. Dalej nie pojadę. Żeby nie wiem, paniszowali jednym atakiem, ale nie całego stringa mi wpierdalają na mordę. Przecież kurna. Współpracuj, ciulu. A, tutaj zaraz był save, ale nie musiałem się z nimi bić, bo by zniknęli. Szlak. Zapasy. Granaty, granaty. Są. No kurwa! To są fajerwerki? Kurde.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them all! I can tell
Oni tą kawę bez kawy nie walczą.
Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al! Hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
Ej, on próbuje mi powiedzieć, że to nie jest normalne? Nie jestem pewien, to jest chyba profet... Profet Cindy Rain? Czy jak oni się nazywali? Oni chyba są mniej więcej puszczalni. Puszczalscy. Nawet jeśli to co najwyżej czat zniknie, bo tak to działa. To jest dopiero heavy duty latarka. Myślałem, że taką znalazłem wcześniej. Przestań.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Al! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al! Hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
To był zapis. Wiedziałem, że granaty błyskowe mają zapalnik zbliżeniowy. O, znikł. To ja chcę, weź to. Taka ma downa.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Okej, to było nawet fajne.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
A co tam się świeci? Mulligan sprzeciwia się rozkazom Nightingale'a.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one stuck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
Okopy.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Okej, widzę gdzie to jest, bo się świeci.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me.
Ej, to jest...
I could just take
jakbym teraz do niego strzelił,
I think I see
to...
what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
To by było w pełni usprawiedliwione. Prawie. Bym od razu wlazł na piętro. Albo nie.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al? They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff.
Jakbym wiedział, że tak to będzie wyglądało, to bym pobrał moda i zastąpił to... I zastąpiłbym to Children of the Old Gods na tego... Black Crow od Men with a Mission. Albo ten... Walking Paradox. Nie pamiętam kto... To był... Kościół, zamknij się, bo... Dwie paczki napisów.
Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Wow. Tym razem zakończyli całkiem cool. Nie byłem pewien co do tego programu po ostatnim odcinku, ale... wyrabiają się. Kawusia. Coś tu jeszcze mają? O, statek. Odpłyniemy. A tu są schody i już widzę kolejną stronę manuskryptu. Maszynopisu. To tylko prawie to samo. Trumna. Do tego chrześcijańska. Trochę nie pasuje do stylistyki. Then again. Bracia Anderson w latach 70.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
A w sumie oni są w podobnej sytuacji, bo też są w pewnym sensie pisarzami.
Almost like a battering ram.
A, i teraz ma sens. Mają sens te teksty z wcześniej. The Old Gods of Asgard, trasa Ragnarok. 1975. Gdzie grali? Kurde, w Detroit. Ta fikcja literacka to jest wspaniała rzecz. Wyobrażacie sobie tak, żeby w prawdziwości istniało takie miasto jak Detroit? I żeby ktoś tam naprawdę chciał mieszkać. Co się teraz dzieje? Duch. Shit, jednak nie. Po prostu się nie dospawnował. No i powodzecie. Nie wyobrażam sobie grania w tę grę na tym poziomie trudności koszmar. Jak to źle wykonany unik potrafi nam zjeść pół płaska życia na normalu. Zagnajmy go w jakiś róg. No prawie cały pasek życia mi zjadł, zjebę. Poszli, dobra, ja to jednak mam wyjebane. Siabuda. Czy na pewno gram na normalu? Co to kurwa znaczy bezpośredni dążąc? Bezpośredni dążąc. Kto to tłumaczył? Aż musiałem się napić. Czego mam 0? Zabitych myśliwskim. No nic dziwnego, jak trzeba się zatrzymać. Urwiu. Co się stało? Się zabił? Mam nadzieję. Co to? Światło? No i fajnie, że Barry też jest.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay?
To jest trochę nielegal,
Look at
ziomuś.
this stuff.
W sumie ciekawe, z czego robią zacierek. Używają wody z jeziora, to pamiętam. Ale zacierek? O zacierku nie było ani słowa.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Beczki nie wybuchną? Jeszcze. Już ja się potem zadbam o to, żeby jednak wybuchły. Tu jest ten... Każe mi iść wyżej? Nie, tutaj... Tak. Baterie... Generator...
The elevator was dead. I'd have to get some power to it first.
Co jest w takim razie niżej? Radio.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the
Wszystkich audycji.
I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Ciekawe, jak na ostatnią audycję. Co to kurwa jest mocniejszy szperacz?
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Jak to kopnij? Piła? Piła! Ona tu jest! Ale nie mogę jej zabrać. Kurna. Wow.
Got to be kidding me.
Ciąpaj. Zaraz go załatwię. Albo nie. O cholera, czy to Freddy Bison? Ten gość najwyraźniej usłyszał w telewizji, że w przyszłości wszyscy będziemy jeść rołaki. I się wkurzył, bo jak to lewacka propaganda chce mu zabrać burgerki. Nie powinienem iść tutaj, bo zaraz znowu się random encounter pojawi. O cholera, drabina. Miałem tu iść.
Al? Is that you
I
out
had
there,
to find
buddy?
a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang
Mam
on.
klucz.
I'm trying to find a key to get the door open.
Na filmach działa.
hold up. Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
Kurde, przykre.
Come on now, open the door already. Seriously, I don't like it in here.
Hey, let's go, man.
Nie. Tu coś może być. Albo nie może być, bo już tu byłem. O, to jak w tym. Jak w finalu 15.
We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Oczywiście napisane to niby runami, ale wcale nie runami. A pisze się takim odwróconym L. A może to i było? No dlaczego? Wygląda jakby można było zabrać. Old gods know the truth. The hidden truth. Po polskiemu ukryta prawda. Czemu tu jest taka duża przestrzeń? Okej, przez okna się przyjrzałem.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
In the valley of my shadow. Kawa. Co to jest? A. Fajerwerki. Złotą płytę mają. Więcej kawy.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
All gods know the truth. Strona. Tajemnica zaginionych dni.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Jeszcze 2 rozdziały przed nami, więc no nie. Kurde, jaki straszny bloom. Nic nie widać. Gdzie to radio gra?
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's-her-face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Cynthia Weaver, kto? A, dobra, już wiem, no. Było na początku gry. Ktoś, widzę, był bardzo głodny.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Pić wodę z tego jeziora. Aha.
Yeah, what the hell?
Okej, kto się pierwszy rozbiera? Ja? Okej.
No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the
O,
best
jak
books
mróz.
that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just
O Jezu.
want her here with me.
I know.
A on się załączył.
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
To jeszcze nie jest koniec. Czy pewnie teraz dostaniemy jakąś dużą scenkę i będzie koniec. Dupa. Mogę wyjść?
Whatever power had brought me back to this night at the lake was also stopping me from leaving. I had no choice but to see it through, to find out what had happened. It was a crazy, drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice? Alice!
Lecę na górę najpierw.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Save my ass.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Koniec odcinka 4. Ja mam teraz taki bystry pomysł. Zrobię tak. Więc zobaczymy, jak długo nam zajmie Reksio. Bo od przyszłego tygodnia lecimy Reksia. Może nie cały tydzień. Potem się zaczyna Tunguska. Tunguska nie będzie trwała długo, to są... W sumie event tak jak teraz święta, czyli pół godziny fabułki i trochę farmienia. I tak dzień w dzień. Ej, no tak pewnie będzie. Ja tylko pamiętam, że było coś o nim, jak kiedyś oglądałem dokument o muzyce w grach. I jakiś tam teledysk widziałem. Dobra, jesteśmy bliżej niż dalej końca, więc potem jeszcze skończymy Wake'a, może nawet w środę. Zobaczymy, jak nam szybko będzie szedł Reksio. Tymczasem widzimy się w przyszłym tygodniu, chyba na drugim kanale, to będzie lepszy pomysł. Then again. Nie wiem. Zobaczymy. Na razie.